What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video. So in today's video, guys, I kind of wanted to talk about the Alpina B3 transmission tune. So I actually have the tune on my 135 right now. I have been driving this car for a bit with the tune on. Nothing crazy, it has been sitting, but I have the tune on the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys everything about the tune. So pretty much, guys, this tune that I'm talking about works on the ZF transmissions that come in like the 335 or 135 or 535, the ZF transmission. You find them on the 2006 325s. So pretty much what the transmission flash does is it makes the car shift smoother in drive mode, and then when you put it into sport mode, the rev matches are almost instant and like perfect. So it makes the car really fun to drive in sport mode. It also makes the fuel economy in drive mode better. It shifts smoother and earlier, so it doesn't go higher up in the RPMs. It stays lower in the RPMs. I'll go ahead and show you guys everything that I'm talking about in the car. So like I said, I actually have it on my 135. So let's go ahead and go out to the car, warm it up. I'll go on a little drive and show you guys. All right, guys, so I got my 135 just chilling right here. Let's go ahead and get inside. And let's also warm up the car while I'm talking about it more, and I can kind of show you guys. Now that I got the car on, I'll go ahead and show you. So right now I'm in D1. It's just a normal drive mode, nothing special, just literally in drive. It says D1. So when you're in drive mode and you're driving, when it shifts, it tells you what gear you're in. So when it shifts to second gear, it's going to be D2, D3, D4, and so on. And then when you put it into sport mode, it will be S. So it'll be S1, S2, S3, S4, and it'll still shift for you. It just shifts quicker and more sporty. And then you can also, let me put it back into drive mode. You can also use the paddle shifters. So right now I'm in D1. Now it goes into M2 and it will shift back. So let me go to 3, 4, 5. And then when you're driving, it actually goes back into drive mode when it's sitting in drive. So if you put it into sport mode and then use the paddles, it will stay in the same gear. So if I keep it in third, if I shift to third and I want to keep it into third, it will stay in third. But since I'm sitting still, it's kind of hard to explain. It's gonna be kind of hard to record as well, but I'll try my best. This is the older transmission tune. You can find better tunes. There is another tune called the XHP tune. So what that does is it shifts, it's more sporty. I don't know too much about it. Right now, I just wanna focus on the Alpina tune because that's what I know more about. Pretty much in sport mode, it rev matches like perfectly. It should be way quicker shifts, not like DCT fast of shifts, but really close. Rev match and shift as fast as possible. And then manual mode, it shifts just as fast as in sport mode. It's like the best of both worlds. So you can get the comforts of getting relatively good gas mileage. I mean, it is an N54, so it's not gonna get the best, but it's still better than when you're in normal drive mode without the tune. That's what I've noticed so far. So it's definitely worth looking into if you guys want a transmission tune. They're not too expensive. I actually have a coding guy that helped me with mine. He's a good friend of mine. So definitely go check him out. I'll have him linked in the description. You can message him on Instagram or whatever you wanna do. Ask him about his pricing. I know he does remote coding. Definitely look into that if you're curious about it. But yeah, guys, I'm just letting the car warm up and then I'm gonna go ahead and go on a drive and show you more in depth when I'm driving. It's gonna be kind of hard, so bear with me because I am by myself right now. Otherwise, I would have somebody record me. Let's just go ahead and jump into the second part where I'm actually driving. Okay, guys, so the car isn't totally warmed up yet, but I figured I should probably drive it around a little bit to help get it warmed up more because when I'm just sitting here, it doesn't do much. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what the drive mode does. Exactly. Now's a good time. And then when the car is actually warmed up, I'll show you guys like the sport mode and the manual mode. So yeah, okay, here we go. So I'm in drive mode right now. All right, maybe you guys could kind of see like the RPMs, how they went up. So pretty much it tries to get the best fuel economy. It shifts as soon as it can. As soon as it seems it's fit for it, so it's in drive. As you guys can see down there, it says D5, D4, and it downshifts pretty quick too. I'll kind of do a little bit of a quicker, real quick. All right. Hopefully you guys could see that, but it does shift around 2,000. It tries to stay under 2,000, tries not to go up above that when it's in drive mode. And then I'll also show you guys the manual mode in a second. All right, guys, so I'm in drive, normal drive, and I'm gonna use the paddle shifters, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what happens when you do that. So I'm gonna turn left right here. All right, so I got the paddles. I'm about to use it. So, okay, now it's an M in drive mode. and it still shifts. It still shifts automatically even though I press down on the paddles. So here, let me shift again with the paddles. It goes into M, downshift, downshift. Okay, I'm in M4. Now I'm gonna give it a little bit of gas and it will shift for me. There, it went into D, it went into drive mode. So that's pretty much what it does when it's in manual mode, but still in drive mode. So if you use the paddle shifters when you're in drive mode, it will still shift for you if it seems it's fit for it. And the car's still warming up. I'm still just gonna drive it around for a little bit, so I'll catch you guys when the car is actually completely warm. Another great thing about this tune that I forgot about is it actually makes the ride quality so much smoother. So when you don't have the transmission tune and you're in just normal drive mode, it still kind of has like jerkiness almost as if you were in sport mode. So right now I'm just cruising along, and when it shifts, it's really smooth. It doesn't like jerk you back, pull you back or anything. It kind of just keeps it as smooth as possible and as fuel efficient as possible as well, which is honestly so great. Like, that's one of my favorite things about it. So anyway, let's go ahead, and the car is pretty much warmed up for the most part. All right guys, so the car is warmed up a lot more now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it into sport mode. So now it's in S4, just downshifted. Let's see if it downshifts again so you guys can see it. Come on, there we go. It's a lot smoother. Just give it a little bit of gas. Hopefully it caught that, but it shifts a lot higher when it's in the sport mode, a lot smoother as well. Let's go ahead and hit the main road real quick. Let's do another little pull real quick. All right, so I hope it caught that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it into manual mode. All right, so now we're in manual mode while in sport mode. So now I can use the paddle shifters. So it will stay in third gear. It won't shift for me unless I shift it. So there, I just shifted, now it went into fourth. Now I shifted again into fifth, and then into sixth, and then I can downshift right here. Downshifting right over here. Third, second. I'm not gonna go into first, but, and then back down to third, fourth. Let's downshift to third. All right, so as you guys can see how it kind of works, it has the cool little M. When it's in M, it means it's in manual mode. Then now I'm gonna go back into drive. Now it's in drive, so it says D3. I'm coming up to a stop sign, put it back into sport. Now, if I don't touch the paddles, it will stay in sport mode. So now it says S1. Let's go ahead and drive a little bit. S4. So hopefully you guys can kind of get like a little idea of how the actual transmission tune works. It shifts way smoother than normal. It feels way better, and when you're in sport mode, it shifts like instantly fast. It's not going to be as fast as DCT because, well, DCT has 2 clutches. This still only has 1, so it's not going to be that fast, but it's fast for what it is. It's great. It's like a great all-around tune. I highly recommend it. Either this one or the XHP, but I don't know much about that. But I know a lot about the B3 transmission tune, so I could show you guys what it's all about. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. There's not much else I can talk about. I pretty much went over all the stuff in the beginning of the video, and then this was just to show you. It's definitely, I'd say it's worth it. Like, I give it a 7 out of 10 on a mod list. Let's say 7 out of 10, how important it is. Having a transmission tune on an automatic when you don't have a manual, it's honestly a must, because otherwise the automatics just get really boring, and this way you can make it a lot faster and just a lot better in general. So I highly recommend getting a transmission tune, maybe even a JB4 tune for your engine. That might be another video. Maybe I'll do like an overview on that, but for now we're gonna stick to this transmission tune. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Go follow me on Instagram. I get back to literally everybody on Instagram, so definitely go check that out. So we also have a group chat on a different app called Group Me. So it's partnered up with Facebook. So yeah guys, that app is actually linked with Facebook. So it's a Facebook like app, so Facebook owns it. So it's a pretty good interface and everything. We got about 60 people in there already, and we're just talking BMW stuff constantly, like, hey, what do you guys think of these wheels? Hey, what do you think of of this car? Hey, what do you think of this? Is this a good price for this car? It's a really great way to get to know people in the BMW community. We literally just started it. I started it yesterday, the day before I recorded this video, and it has 60 people on it, and it's already helping everybody in there. I highly suggest it. It's completely free. Go check it out. Come talk with us. I'll have it linked in the description as well. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll get back to you. Go click the link down below. Join the group chat. It's a great way to connect with other BMW enthusiasts. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to stay safe, stay happy, and stay in that BMW. I'll see you guys later.